Yo, yo, yo. What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Convowmarlo. Today, it's another virtual interview. You know what I'm saying? Online. Unfortunately, he can't be here with us. I have a special guest here with me today. Who do I have the pleasure of being here with?
You have Jaksin 21 on TikTok. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Jaksin, Big Jaksin. Before I get into anything, how
hmm
you feeling? What's going on?
I'm feeling great, man. I love to talk, especially about myself. So I'm excited about this podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, first things first with this podcast, I'll let you know I'm based out in Canada. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've ever been. Have you ever
Okay.
been in Canada?
Nope.
Oh, you never been. So you just been all over the states.
Yeah, I went all the way to the States. I've been in most states, but not Canada.
Never Canada. Wow.
Nope.
But yeah, it's cold. Does where you're from get cold?
Yeah, I'm in Ohio right now. I'm looking outside. There's a bunch of snow piled up. The other day it was 70, and now it was negative the other day as well. So that's how Ohio is. It
Sheesh.
switches up and back and forth.
Yeah. And are you born and raised there?
Yeah, yeah, born and
Wow.
raised.
Sheesh. I feel sorry for you.
I recently moved from TikTok. It gave me the opportunity to get my own apartment. And my
Wow.
previous place, my parents' place, I lived 30 minutes from any store or restaurant. We had one stoplight in my town.
Damn.
So yeah, 30 minutes any direction for any restaurant, any Walmart. So now I live about 3 minutes, 5 minutes from the restaurants, and I couldn't be more blessed than I am right now.
No, that's
Yeah,
crazy. No, but you already know
yeah.
we're for sure gonna be getting into all those type of things for sure, for sure. But first things first,
Right.
how old are you?
I am 20 years of age.
Oh, you're 20. I'm not gonna lie, you look a little
Yeah.
bit older.
Yeah, I think it's the beard. I get
Oh
that a
yeah, it's
lot.
the beard. It's the beard.
Yeah, people tell me I act seven, look 24ish.
No, I feel that. Wow. So starting up in the new year, you know what I'm saying? God bless that we made it to 2023. What's the new year been like for you so far? Since we're almost done the first month.
Right. So far this month has been very good for me. Very good. Meeting new friends. I've been networking, going to some events around Cleveland, Ohio, up north. Recently became really good friends with this artist named Nico, Nikl. He has like great indie music,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
been blowing up like crazy lately. So, him and I have been working on how to advertise his music properly, and it's working great. So that's it's more than we can ask for.
No,
Seriously.
no, that's good. That's good. So yeah, the power of networking, it must be crazy because you just never know
Yeah,
how far you could go with when it comes to stuff like that.
exactly. One guy might not need you, but his friend might. So that's
Exactly.
networking is great for you.
Sheesh. So you said so talking about networking. You saying how networking is good. Have you hit any negative? Is there any negative to when it comes to networking?
Um,
Because
I
I
don't know. Well, I mean, it's never fun. I would say. Well, it depends on who you're meeting. It's just kind of getting out there. If you're not comfortable with talking out there, meeting new people, then networking is not going to be fun for you. But I feel like it's almost essential if you want to,
oh yeah.
improve on yourself. Get out there. But I honestly don't see any negative. If nothing happens from networking, then you're back. Like you're not set back any, you're not put forward, and you just where you are.
Yeah, yeah,
But if
yeah.
it does work out, then it was a great move for you.
Damn. So what is Cleveland, Ohio like? Because whenever I see videos about it on TikTok, it's just brown
Mm,
brown snow, slush, kind of like
slush.
just what's it called? Litter everywhere. Like it's never like how you hear
Yep.
about New York, LA,
Yeah.
like
Well, yeah. Well,
Florida.
I've never been in New York City or LA, and those are 2023 goals for me to hit there. But I've been to Cleveland only 4 times. Um, like so I would say the time I've been there, it's been well. I'm not from a city. My town has 800 people, so I was super
Sheesh.
overwhelmed.
800
Yeah,
people.
yeah. One stoplight, man. One
Wow, you wasn't
stoplight.
joking about my the population of my
No.
high school is like double that.
Yeah, my graduating class was 100 people.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you for sure you lived in an area where everybody just knew each other.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody just,
Sheesh.
even if you don't like them, some people didn't like me. They knew me as the annoying kid Jaksin.
Yeah, they called you the
Hmm.
annoying kid.
Well, my dad's actually the mayor of the town, so they call me the
Wow.
Fresh Prince. Yeah.
So you didn't, but as being the kid of the mayor, you didn't get any special treatment or anything like that.
I mean, people come, the Fresh Prince, and that's about it. With 800 people, he has a job other than because he gets paid like $20 a month from being that. Just because there's not
Wow.
much you can do in that small town.
Yeah. Uh,
But there's no perks in that. Yeah.
nothing really much to it.
Nope, not at all.
Wow. What was life growing up? You know what I'm saying? Going from kindergarten up to graduation.
I mean, I lived in the same. That school actually is four towns combined because all the towns are like same population for my town. There's
Yeah.
four towns. They all have super small, so they just combined to one school. So I went to that school my whole life. I mean, I moved towns, but it was only like 5 minutes away. No big difference. We lived right next to a farm. It was just a quiet life. Everybody knew each other.
Yeah.
My family was all, my whole family owned the town. My cousins lived right next door. My grandma was actually my neighbor. It was just nice.
Wow. So literally everybody knew each other. What did you
Yeah.
do for fun? What was there? You know what I'm saying? Because assuming everything was far away from you.
Yeah, I mean, well, we had a few acres of woods that we, messed around with. I don't know. We ding dong ditch a couple times. There was a
That time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, there was a quarry near my house, so we would go climb that and get hurt in there.
Yeah.
We just did whatever, play games. I played a lot of Skyrim and Minecraft back in middle school.
Yeah. Oh, you're a Skyrim friend. I tried to
Oh
get
yeah.
into Skyrim a little bit ago, but I don't know. RPG games is not really like for me. The only RPG game I really saw myself into was, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's called Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
I know Paper Mario, but not whatever that one is.
Yeah, and that was the one thing I played in. Ever since then, I told myself I'm never doing RPG again.
Yeah, it
Fuck
takes a
that.
big portion of your life for an
Oh yeah.
RPG game.
Because I'm more of the fast pace, like majority of people, like Call of Duty. Like I like things that happen quick. None of this, I gotta read. Man, I ain't got time to read.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? So, now life going into social media. When did you feel like when did the content creating start for you?
Um, well, I've instead of being a rock star, I was born in 2002, so I was in that era of just YouTube was kind of brand new,
Yeah.
so I wanted to be a YouTuber. Like a lot of Spanos Gaming and all them.
Mm,
So I always try to do YouTube, and I was like, oh, this is too hard. Let me go to Twitch, and that was even worse. So then I went to try to other platforms, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever I tried. It never worked out. I was like, okay, this is fine. So I've always had the urge to become a creator or an influencer. But February 2nd of 2022, so
oh,
what day
last
is it? I don't know.
just almost a year ago.
Yeah, almost a year ago, I
No
posted my
way
first
you
video
just
that,
started
yeah,
this. I thought you've been
yes,
doing this
sir.
shit.
No, man.
No way. This is quick.
Yeah. Yeah, and when I first started for half a year, I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So really, in 6 months, that's where I grew my base of my account from.
Wow. So
Yeah,
what?
because yeah,
No, my bad.
you're
Go
good.
ahead.
You're
Go
good. Keep
ahead.
going. Well, I don't. This could be later. I'm like pushing myself a little bit.
Oh no, all good, all good. So yeah, I was cause I assume, especially with numbers that high, I always think to myself like yo, 2 mil followers. I assume that something like that would take like 2 years, 3 years, whatever the case may be. But the fact that to know that you got in damn near under a year, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, some people, if I mean, they get obviously 2 years is it doesn't matter how long it takes. It's still 2 million is a big number.
Oh, of course,
But
of course.
I posted 2 to 3 videos a day for those 6 months of
Wow.
quality over quantity. They were great videos, spent like an hour on each. So I spent like almost a majority of my day thinking of videos, the script, and then recording them and posting them.
How
So I had to
wow.
grind.
How
Yeah.
did the ideas come to you? Like, do you just sit there and write down on a notepad, or does it just hit you one day while you're watching TV? How does that work?
everything really. To get started, um, I majorly started my what I did my first skit because for 6 months I did like sounds, and then around June I started doing skit, and my first skit was the anime kid, the
Yeah.
kid who thinks he's an anime, and
Yeah.
that did semi well. So I'm like, okay, let's try it. And then I started doing it. The idea started basing off people that I knew from high school.
Oh.
And because I'm from a small school, everybody's like, "Yo, this is this kid," and they'll message me like, "Is this this?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yo, let me tell you something. When I first landed on your account, I think it was about a month ago. You know the power of TikTok. You just randomly show up on other people's phones. You know what I'm saying? When you
yep,
first showed up, I couldn't tell you which one it was, but it was like kind of talking about exactly what you said. Those kids that act those type of way in school. I had this kid who had the same name as me. He was like
right,
he was he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Best way to put it. And the way you would talk, I widow we went like those type of things reminded me of him. I'm like, yo, did he go to school with
yep."
me? Type of thing. So
Yeah,
those are
that's
like,
my goal, man. That's my
yeah.
goal.
No,
I'm
and
trying to hit. Yeah,
now the funniest thing to me is like watching you talk right now because I'm so used to your TikToks. So watching you talk seriously, I'm like, am I really talking to you right now, or am I talking like a clone? It doesn't feel like I'm talking to you.
yeah. I get that when I like live stream on TikTok live. They're like, "Is this how you really talk?" And they say act normal. Like, "Is this how you like? Is this a skit? Is this how you normally act?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
why when I DM'd you, when I first DM'd you, I'm like, "Oh, this is how you sound?" Cuz I
yeah,
was expecting the same voice from TikTok. I don't know why. Don't ask
yeah.
me, but that's literally what I was expecting.
Yeah, I got a lot of voices. I got my ROTC kid. Like the Braden. I have the dude, the white kid voice.
Yeah.
Uh, literally,
Yeah, the literally thing kills me because I could give you
literally.
3 people right now that I know personally that sounds like that.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
which is
yeah, and then I also speed them up a little bit, so
sheesh.
so that also makes my voice a little distorted.
So back to the content thing. You said you would be dropping videos 3 times a day. Doesn't that get exhausting because you have to continuously come up with something? At any point, did you feel like yo it's getting monotonous, or you just kept it pushing?
Oh yeah, of course. I toned it down like 1 to 2. Um, but when I was doing 2 to 3 a day, that's when I was like full of ideas.
Mm,
Like when I was excited, like after I started getting attention, I was like, oh wait, I have so many ideas that could work in this format,
yeah,
and then I just started pumping them out. And then if like current events were happened, with some YouTuber that people love, I would make a video about that too. So it's not only
yeah.
like my ideas, it's what's popping as well.
Mm. Have have you gotten hit with anyone that felt somewhat offended? Because you know how nowadays
Oh
it,
my
it
god.
yeah, yeah, you know how nowadays it takes nothing to offend people.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen with I get over 100 million views a month. So 100
Sheesh.
million eyes, someone's bound to disagree with me,
Of
and that's
course.
fine. As my grandpa says, that's why they make chocolate and vanilla. Chocolate and vanilla. If you like something, it's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well.
Hmm.
But this is one YouTuber named Dream, and I made fun of Dream himself and not his fans. And his fans were, attacking me. There was
It
even
came to
this
yep, yep.
yeah, there was a page like Jaksin 21 isn't funny with like 100,000 followers, and people. It was just about Dream
Yeah, yeah,
and saying I was a mean man. That's a big video they had,
yeah.
but nothing's. They try to cancel me. I guess you want to say, but
Already?
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, everybody knows that it's all
It's
jokes,
just
and
jokes. Yeah. You see, that's
I mean,
that's
yeah, I make fun of everybody. I
that's
really do.
that's the thing to me. It's like how like I don't know the whole if it's one thing that I'm always against is the cancel culture because how is it that it's always freedom of speech until I hurt your feelings? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Which to this day that all that shit just never makes sense to me. But I guess that's just the world we live in. You know,
Yeah.
there's always those group of people that are trying to bring you down for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, some people even like to do that for a little bit of clout, a little bit of fame
Mm,
for. Yeah, but I look at my numbers now, and it still feels like I have like 10,000 followers.
Jeez.
So seeing that number doesn't really affect me,
Yeah.
too much. I'm not boasting. I don't even really talk about it until someone walks up to me and asks me if I'm Jaksin or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, that's what else I was about to ask you is has it gone to a point where when you're out in public, you're at the store, you're doing whatever, and people just come up like, "Hey, yeah, Jackson, can I take a picture with you?" Has it gone to that point yet?
Yeah, it has. And surprisingly, I have not got one kid that's asked me. It's always been like millennials, which is very shocking.
Oh, that just
Like I
catches
worked
you off
at
guard.
yeah, it does because my content I wouldn't expect to be millennials,
Yeah.
and I worked at UPS like I'm getting sidetracked, but I worked at UPS and I took the morning shift. I did that specifically so I could post in the day
Hmm.
because the morning shift is 5 a.m. to like 9 a.m. So
Damn.
that was a good move for me for my TikTok career. But even one of my coworkers, who's like 30, recognized me
No way.
from which was kind of funny because I was still like maybe a mil. So I wasn't even as big as I was now.
Yeah. Sheesh, that's crazy. And earlier I remember you saying thanks to TikTok you finally like you're living on your own. You're living in your own spot. Is that through
Hmm.
are you making are you getting paid per post or is it what do you call it? Sponsorship? How's all that
It's
working?
both.
Oh, it's both.
Yeah, I mean, TikTok pays like pennies for views.
Yeah,
They really do. I mean, there's nothing we can do, you know.
exactly.
But my main source of income is sponsorships. Um, if you want to make a for anyone who's listening, if you want to get good companies, like I'm going to be working with Blift soon. I worked with Genshin Impact, which is a anime game, big anime game.
Wow,
Um,
congrats.
you need to have good interaction. You
Yeah.
need to make an ad that people watch it and don't even realize it's an ad.
Mm,
Which I somehow, yeah, somehow. I mean, it's hard. That's like the hardest part of doing this is making a commercial funny enough and interesting enough so that don't click off, and so they share it to their friends, they comment like, and at the end they realize like, oh wait, this is an ad.
wow.
So
I mean, yeah, that's a
yeah,
nice way to put it. If you're putting it
hmm
like that, cause there'd be a lot of times where I'm watching advertisements and I just go, where's the skip? I'm trying to skip it. But if
exactly,
you put it in a way where
yeah.
people could actually like find entertainment out of it, then boom, you're winning already.
Yeah, my recent as soon as I see that little sponsorship logo on the
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
I always swipe. And I posted a video with Genshin Impact, um, and they made me put the sponsorship logo on it, and it got I think like 700K views, which is very good
Sheesh.
for an ad,
Yeah,
and 100K likes, and the interactions was
it was good.
2,700, which was double it should have been, and it
Wow.
did almost as well as my normal videos. So they loved it, and that's why Lyft wants to work with me, so Cash App wants because if you want to upgrade, you take a small ad, you make it good, you take, and then if it gets good interactions, good views, likes, comments, you take that format and then you show it to a bigger company, and you say we can do this, and then you make another good video. You take that analytics, you show it to another bigger, just steps. Just
Yeah.
takes time.
Wow. No, that's it, especially you putting it like that. That it sounds like there's so much that goes into it, but like at the end of the day, it's worth it. Sounds like it would all be worth it.
Yeah, I mean, for advertisements, it's I'm I'm um I'm very happy of my decisions when I first started to get attention,
Yeah.
because a lot of companies they're almost like snakes. They
Mm.
seek out influencers that don't know the worth. They pay them $100 and they get tons of views from that. And because influencers keep taking these stupid ad deals for really cheap, they're basically a walking ad, a walking commercial, a billboard, if that. And
Wow.
I hated that. Like before I started making videos, I always if I saw someone post like two ads within a week, I just unfollow them.
Yeah.
So I did everything opposite of they did. So if I got an offer that was like lowballing for me at the time, I would say no, which I'm very happy because I didn't need the money, but I cared about my presence and my followers more than a quick bag.
Yeah. No, that's good. Was how do
Hmm.
you know when you're running into a bad sponsorship deal? can you just tell from the way someone's talking to you? Is it in the fine print? Because I always heard like you gotta the best thing to do is read the fine print like 3 4 times over because that's where everything is. Was that the case
Mhm.
for you, or do you just know when like yo I know I'm not worth $100. I know I'm worth way more.
Yeah, part of it is pride, like knowing your own worth,
Mm,
because actors, what do? They read words on the screen, and they get paid millions. What do? We write it, we shoot it, we execute it, we edit it, and we post it all about ourselves, and we get paid $100.
damn.
So companies know that we are worth less, and influencers don't even think about that because they just think I'm some kid. But no, you have a huge impact on all these viewers that you're getting. So companies take advantage. Um, if it's a low deal, if you really need it, read the fine print. Sometimes in the fine print, it might say 2 to 3 videos for $100. So you might have to make 3 videos by contract if you don't read it for only $100.
Yeah.
But if video, I've gotten deals where they offered me, like I'm just saying, like 50K, I don't make at all. And I read it, and it was like a complete scam.
Oh.
And like if you see something that's like super expensive, way out of your price range. Because honestly, I get 7,000 for a deal now. I'm not gonna hide it and be like a little snake like every other creator.
Yeah.
But
I'm surprised
I
how
get
like
around seven
into it you're
thousand.
getting.
Dude, I love talking about it.
Wow.
But yeah, I got paid 50K. Well, not paid. They offered, and it was a crypto. It was a crypto scam,
Ah.
and they had no background. The company had no stocks with it at all. They just started. It was just very not just not
Trustworthy.
safe to get
Yeah.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
That you see like someone like me, especially because I haven't been offered money yet at least, I would
Mhm.
I would be so ignorant in that case. I mean, I feel like at some point I would catch on, but I'd be like, yo, 50K, of course I'm all in. But then as I go on,
Yeah.
I'll be like, hold on. You have no background, you have nobody else following you. There's like,
Yeah, and like for people that are listening, if you do, I guess money talks, and if
yeah.
you're ignorant and just sign it and not read it, you are bound to that contract.
Oh, you're gonna get
So
finessed. It's gonna,
yeah,
you're gonna regret it later on.
yeah, by law, even if it's a scam, you have to post it and all, and you might not even get paid. It could be 50K in their crypto in fine print, 50,000, and then below that, in their crypto service, which means probably $2 or something.
So yeah, I guess it is good to like, or not. I guess it is good to always know what you're signing and what you're reading. The most important part
Yeah,
is to always read it.
yeah, and like for that, I printed out and I show my dad. Like what is this? And then I have a great manager who read it too, and so
Just
I
wasn't
recommend just
agreeing.
showing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just read it others. Before you sign your life away, share it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Take a day extra, and then you realize that you saved yourself. Whatever. Yeah.
yeah, man. Who do you have recording all your videos? Or do you have your phone up against a wall or something like that?
It depends. I have my pobs. Oh, they're all pobs, but my skits where they're sped up, that is that's on the tripod. Yes, tripod.
Mm,
But with the skits where I'm just talking normally, like now, it's my girlfriend, and she actually was there for my first skit. She helped me record my first anime,
yeah.
and yeah, it's been a roller coaster, and she can vouch for this. About I'm very precise. If
Mm.
I say a word wrong in the wrong,
Got to
like if she
redo
says a
it.
word wrong, completely redo it, and it takes 50 seconds a skit, and that's pretty hard without messing up everything. Everything has to be perfect. Like I always say for anything, take a photo of me. Just standing in the position I want to be. Stand there, take a photo. I'm like, okay, my shirt is awful with the background because it blends in and it
Uh,
doesn't pop out. And then I take a picture like, okay, this is too pop out. It's too neon.
yeah,
It has to be
yeah.
neutral. Has to be against the background. The lighting's bad. Because I have like lamps, and she always gets upset because I always move them around. But it has to be, the perfect. And she said something wrong. It's been if she holds it wrong, I always say like a little bit more angled or like straight, a little bit up more. So
You,
she's been a trooper through all of this.
yeah.
But she's been here and she's gonna stay here.
Has there ever been a time when y'all are record like near the beginning whenever she recorded you or started recording you, she was kind of like skeptical about it, like, yo, what are you doing? Let's do something else,
Oh
or she
yeah.
always just been behind it?
Uh, I would say I wouldn't say she's always been behind it. She's always been supporting girlfriend. That's why I love her.
Yeah.
But during the start, she was just making videos because I wanted it, not because it was my job or I had this huge fan base behind me. She kind of, obviously, like everybody, like my parents thought, this is just another video.
Hmm.
So just let him do what he wants. If he wants to record it, you know what? I'll help him record it, but nothing's about it. But until at the end of June, that's when I gained like 600K, and
Sheesh.
that's when, yeah, I started June. I was at 222, and that's why I switched to skits to
Damn.
get more of a fan base.
Yeah. Man, these numbers you're throwing out is just crazy to me. Like 200K, 600K, 1 mil, 2 mil. I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I always forget how high the millions are until like I'm actually physically looking at the number. Because nowadays you hear 1 mil, 2 mil, 5 mil. You hear so much that the number kind of like, well, to me, at least it kind of starts to lose its value on how much it really is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many videos out there that are in the range, the million ranges, where it's just like, is a million even a lot anymore? Well, obviously it still
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I feel the same thing, man. Sometimes I catch myself taking granted for what I have. Like I
Mm,
look at my phone, like I said earlier, and it feels like 10,000 followers, but I, have a 2 million fans, which I really do love.
wow. So what's to come for 2023?
Um, I think I've been working on. I have some collaborations, and I really think collaborations are what you need to succeed.
Oh yeah.
The create fans love watching two of their favorite creators collaborate, and then if even if the video isn't really good, it's not good, you're still gonna get a lot of likes just because it's the two of them. But if it's a real good video, it's gonna blow up. But
Yeah.
I think I need to collaborate more with like I collaborated with Swaco. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
um, they contacted me to go make a video with him. Like the artist I was talking about, Niko Nico.
Yeah.
Collaborating with him, other artists, other influencers. Just really expanding. I'm really going to be pushing on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, kind of just get my name out there. I'm actually selling an ebook soon. Going to be good. So the first time I'm
Wow.
mentioning it,
Yeah.
it's called FYP, How to Become an Influencer, Not a Creator, because I do think they're different. But it's
Wow.
everything you need to know about the algorithm, what time to post, the setting, the lighting, advertisements, how to get your name out there, what to do, blah 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 blah.
King
So
got
by
that's
trial and error, I have
wow,
figured
wow,
everything
wow.
out.
Good job, bro. That's see,
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing that I love. I love when people come in, like example, let's say you're an artist, like you make music. I like when artists come in originally making music and now they're selling clothes, ebook, movies, commercials,
Right.
cuz you're trying to stretch,
Dead end.
you're trying to get more streams of income. I love that. I love that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, if I say in TikTok, it's going to be a dead end. But if I keep expanding and keep growing the audience, keep it interesting, be original, be funny, then boom, I think that's a key success. It takes time.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not very fun. I hate waiting. Um, but just every day is as long as I'm improving from yesterday. That's all I look forward to.
If you could speak on it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know with things like this, you can't get too much into details. When do you plan on like furthering with this ebook? What month do you plan on dropping it? March, April, May, maybe summertime?
I think February.
Oh, next
It's already
or in a few
written.
weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm working on the store now to putting up. It's already complete. The cover of the art is it's already done. It
Yeah.
looks great. It's already written completely. I think I don't know how many chapters are there, but took a big chunk of my time. That's over. I'm looking to shoot a professional video, just to make sure it looks, I like everything to be perfect. So I don't want to make it. I spent a lot of time on it, so I don't want it to make it look stupid with a
Yeah. Yeah.
handheld iPhone. So I shoot a professional video at a studio, and then gonna go live.
Wow. Well, bro, congrats, man. Congrats early. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I haven't heard anyone talk about ebook. And I think no, you're the first person to talk about ebooks with me. But the thing
Yeah,
that really does sucks is with this podcasting thing that I'm doing right now. Like obviously how I'm interviewing you, I have about
yep,
11 episodes that I'm gonna be dropping before you. So by the time this episode comes out, your ebook is gonna be long out by then, probably even sold out by then.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's crazy, man. What else are you working on? Is there anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I have some, I'm getting into stocks, some,
Wow.
personal. That's not really influential stuff.
Hmm.
That I don't know, just that business stuff.
Yeah, you're trying to
Nothing
keep.
exciting.
You're trying to start generational wealth.
Yeah, I'm just trying to create more sources of income.
Hmm. No, I like
I'm
that.
really me and Nico. We're really good friends. I just helped him with a big move today earlier before this call actually.
Hmm.
Helping hoping to travel around with him. We have a whole plan. We're trying to be the next Jack Harlow and Drewski. They're kind of gone.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. We have very similar humor, and a lot of people already know my humor. So we just crack each other up.
Yeah.
So he has great, pop indie music. I'm the content creator. The best way to blow up off each other is to just hang out, make some videos, go shopping, go eating, do whatever, and people, you know,
This is literally like
yeah.
it is literally like Jack Harlow and Drewski.
Yeah, I mean, they, Drewski was there before Jack Harlow blew up,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then after Jack Harlow blew up, he blew up off of him, and now Drewski's almost like doing his own thing. He's doing his own tours. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to. He does like I think stand up tours. I
Yeah.
don't know if I want to do stand up. Um, I mean, I might. I'm pretty comfortable, talking in front of a lot of people and talking to newcomers, but I don't know if that's my goal.
Yeah. Oh no, I feel that. And in due time, like you'll know exactly what there is to do. It'll come to you abruptly. It'll just come
Mm,
to you some way somehow. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's basically all I got to ask you. I mean, one last thing I want to ask you is, are you like the way you act on TikTok? Are you able to give like a show? Like just any one of your quick skits? Because
For
the
sure.
voice is what kills me. If not, you
I'll
know what
do
I'm
the
saying?
white kid because the white kid is probably the what I'm most known for.
Yeah.
Um, so I'll do the white kid. I got to push out of the way. Come do my little walk. I got my trampoline. Hold on. I got a
Oh,
trampoline in my
why do you have
back.
a trampoline?
Hey, I'm always busy. I'm always typing, working. I gotta do move around. You
No,
know what
I
I'm
feel that.
saying?
I feel that.
Okay. Yeah. So let's do it. So this the white kid. I was saying. What should the
Oh, I got to give you a scenario.
I gotta get scenario. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Improv.
okay,
Improv.
okay. Um, okay, you're a white kid in high school, and you're in phys ed. You're in gym. It's dodgeball, and you don't want to play, but because like
Got it.
you're
Got
up
it. I
against
got
like
it.
the
I
big
got it.
kids. Okay, 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 okay.
Got it. Got it. Dude, bro, I'm not no, I'm not doing it, cuz. Oh, bro, look, you get the biggest kid. You always do this, bro. The biggest kid on, bro. I swear, sweat, bro,
Yeah.
bro. There we
Do
go.
okay, last one. Do the one I don't know what it's labeled as, but like the widowy. Literally, like do something with that.
Okay. Let's think.
Another
Different
sit
scenario. Different scenario. Different scenario.
um you just walked
Lunch.
into
Okay.
class and the teacher's like, Jaksin, you're late.
Okay. 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 So walk into class. The backpack. But I'm late. Literally, I was doing hall patrol. Literally, I was protecting the school from enemies like you vermin. Literally.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, that voice kills me, man. Nah, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna go far with this type of shit. You already got the ebook. You're looking to invest. Like, I'm just happy to hear this type of shit, and I'm happy. I'm happy that you took the time out of your day to let me get my little quick interview with you before you get to that Drewski level where I gotta contact your
Right.
manager to get to you. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
nah,
bro.
like
Yeah.
I really do appreciate
Anytime.
this, bro. You have no idea. I appreciate this. You know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
podcasts. I really do.
Thank you, bro. Is there any
Mhm.
questions you want to ask me before I wrap this all up?
Yeah, yeah. You said you interviewed around, 10 or 11 other people.
Yeah.
I'm just curious about who they were. See if I
Oh,
knew them.
oh no, no. These are all people from within my city. They're all from my city.
Mm,
Some are
got it.
artists. Some own their own little a store with a mall on the north side of my city. They're all locally known people. They're soon to be
Mm.
big. They're soon to be big. You're gonna know the
Hey,
name
I,
soon.
I I have a recommendation, bro. I'm telling you, this Nico guy is about to get
Nika.
a record deal. That's the
Okay.
big thing today.
Okay.
He's from Maine.
Right after this,
He's
give me
from Maine, bro.
send me Nico's information. I'll get in contact with him because like I heard you said his name a few times and now it's like damn. Now I have to check this guy out.
Yeah,
I
I
have
mean,
to.
he's like one of my best friends. I don't mean to be biased, but his songs are like radio type, Kid Leroy level. It's
Oh.
people getting sick. Honestly, rap, it's kind of dying. It really
Oh,
is.
you think so?
Like, yeah, I know so. Little Baby's at 2019, Little Baby ruled the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now he's dropping music, but people won't really listen like they used to.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
look at the top. What is it? It's like SZA, Doja Cat, Post Malone. The
Mm.
indie music always will rule. Rap is always there. It'll have its moments, but then it'll go back in the background. And
Yeah.
this guy's more the indie pop, light rap, but it's radio type vibe music. It's
Okay,
awesome.
so if that's the case, then right after this, you know what I'm saying? Send me his information. Send me his
Right.
information, then we'll go from there. I'll hit him up. Hopefully, he responds to me. Maybe you could vouch for me. Tell him this guy, got his own thing going on, and then him and I could get an episode going on.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll let you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? But again, I want to thank you for coming on. I from this short conversation we've had, I could tell you're destined for greatness, bro. I see it. I see it.
Thank you, bro.
I
Appreciate it.
see it.
Appreciate it.
Of course, man. But it's your boy Convowmarlo. Let him know who you are.
I'm Jaksin 21 on TikTok.
Yes, sir. And I'm out.